and NRM vote, which you're not sure of. I think a lot of Bigonja has said it. If it was to be another political party with this commotion, government would say we can't accept this. These people here, they fight each other in the villages, and the government is just watching. They will say even these people here will say no, but because it was NRM, that's why you see so they use the police, they use the GISOs, they use the RDCs,
you want to say what
and
other?
Even the Tale Center, it was gazetted in a government facility. Now just imagine, we have got very many political parties in this country. Just imagine NUP had its own internal elections for
their party,
parties, primaries, and they are gazetting Tale Center at school or at the district. Can it happen?
It can't.
I think we need to lay ground, a soft ground for
everyone.
For everyone. I saw some NRMs. They were saying yes, even in NUP, even in PFF, FDC voted.
Apparently, NUP is using it as an excuse that the ground is not level. That's why for them, they are seeing their internal just vetting. They give you 40%, then you go.
No, actually,
60%.
there is a way how everybody can dance the tune. If they say that yes, vetting is okay, yes, because for us as Ugandans, we don't want. Now, for example, if NRM, which has been in power for how many years? 40 years? Can organize elections with all the state machineries and it is violent. What about NUP? Which they say, they just look at you like this. If you don't receive a stone from them, you receive insults. That's what they say.
Okay, Bakol, you can hold it there. We go for a commercial break. We are going to come back with Wandera. And he paints for us a picture. I wonder, you also covered Kiliandongo, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, you will give us a picture. And also you give us your observation. But after the commercial break, we are coming back.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much. With the program, let's go for the commercial break.
Discover your home away from home at Kabalega Resorts, Hoima. Located just 4 kilometers from Hoima City on the Hoima-Masindi Road. A real resort in an eco-environment. Nestled near the stunning Albertine Escarpment and historic Mparo Royal Tombs. We are the perfect blend of convenience and charm. Treat yourself to our cozy rooms, mouth-watering meals at the restaurant, and refreshing moments in our outdoor pool. Whether you're here for business or leisure, our conference facilities, camping grounds, and fun-filled kids' playground are ready for you. Escape, relax, reconnect at Kawalega Resorts. Hoima, your adventure starts with us. Book today. Discover your home away from home at Kabalega Resorts, Hoima. Located just 4 kilometers from Hoima City on the Hoima-Masindi Road. A real resort in an eco-environment. Nestled near the stunning Albertine Escarpment and historic Mparo Royal Tombs. We are the perfect blend of convenience and charm. Treat yourself to our cozy rooms, mouth-watering meals at the restaurant, and refreshing moments in our outdoor pool. Whether you're here for business or leisure, our conference facilities, camping grounds, and fun-filled kids' playground are ready for you. Escape, relax, reconnect at Kawalega Resorts. Hoima, your adventure starts with us. Book today. Discover your home away from home at Kabalega Resorts, Hoima. Located just 4 kilometers from Hoima City on the Hoima Masindi Road. A real resort in an eco-environment. Nestled near the stunning Albertine Escarpment and historic Mparo Royal Tombs. We are the perfect blend of convenience and charm. Treat yourself to our cozy rooms, mouth-watering meals at the restaurant, and refreshing moments in our outdoor pool. Whether you're here for business or leisure, our conference facilities, camping grounds, and fun-filled kids' playground are ready for you. Escape, relax, reconnect at Kabalega Resorts, Hoima. Your adventure starts with us. Book today. Discover your home away from home at Kabalega Resorts, Hoima. Located just 4 kilometers from Hoima City on the Hoima Masindi Road. A real resort in an eco-environment. Nestled near the stunning Albertine Escarpment and historic Mparo Royal Tombs. We are the perfect blend of convenience and charm. Treat yourself to our cozy rooms, mouth-watering meals at the restaurant, and refreshing moments in our outdoor pool. Whether you're here for business or leisure, our conference facilities, camping grounds, and fun-filled kids' playground are ready for you. Escape, relax, reconnect at Kabalega Resorts, Hoima. Your adventure starts with us. Book today.
viewers, the program still continues at Elkem TV. We are here on Fridays from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. with journalists, whereby we digest a range of issues happening both locally, nationally, internationally. We've been also joined by Nicholas Amoto Mswaswangule from Kings FM. He will also be introducing himself when time comes. I want to thank everyone who is following us on our social media platforms. Midway to High says thank you so much for following our program. Clark More, Tracy Leticia, Murungi Swahaba, Mwebaze John, among others. We shall be reading your comments as the program continues. Mr. Wandera Stephen, you can also tell us what you observed in the entire process of the Nrm Primaries.
Okay, thank you very much once again, our dear viewer, the moderator. When we talk of the recent concluded Nrm Primaries, MPship and local government councils, LC5 and the councillors, a lot transpired. First of all, we saw exchange of goods for vote. People gave out sugar, people gave out money, trying to bribe voters for a vote, which was against to the party principles, because we saw the party chairman saying or telling these candidates not to bribe voters for a vote, meaning they should be voted on merit. But this didn't materialize.
But I've seen him also being criticized.
It was vice versa.
The chairman himself is being criticized for moving with brown envelopes. Giving, also saying he's bribing voters. The entire system is rotten. That's what I can use. Because now, as the head of the family, you're telling me to do ABC, but for you, what you are stopping me from doing is what you're doing.
It is the same thing.
Do what I tell you.
You're doing,
What I do.
and you're saying that we have to observe the party values and norms. So really, we want if this is to work, we want to see the top party leadership walking the talk. By the moment you say you tell your children different, you do different things, so we shall keep in that mess. The 40 years of NRM in power, really, it is beyond NRM as a party. It is assuming itself in this 21st century to organize and conduct a parliamentary election with this idea, a formula of lining up.
Is it bad?
It has a lot of disadvantages. Secondly, it is in NRM where you have seen people lining behind the candidate, but reaching at the tele center, they announce someone who didn't get even half of the other candidate got. It has happened in NRM. At the polling center, people line behind the candidate. You leave the polling center knowing candidate A has won, candidate B has lost. But reaching at the tally center at the time of declaring results, you hear a candidate who lost is the one who has now been declared as a winner. This is happening in NRM. And you have seen it, you have heard it, and you have seen people complaining. That's why, as of today, you said 300?
300, over 300.
There are 400 petitioned.
People are still petitioning.
As of today. So, really, there were a lot of challenges.
But I think some things are individual mistakes. That's why some people have been arrested and they're being prosecuted.
But these people
as individuals.
These people are supposed to be inducted, like the registrars, the polling officers. They're supposed to go for training. They're supposed to be trained on how they will conduct a free and fair election. The 40 years of power, the 40 years of NRM in power, they don't need to go on streets and just pick anyone. They're supposed to prepare for this election. They have a budget. These candidates have been extorted, paying a lot of money for nomination. At the end, there has not been value for money to these candidates. Imagine you have paid the 3 million as an MP for nomination. They have promised you that they will fund your campaigns so that you do a joint campaign, you spend less. You have not been given even a single coin, even 1 unit for airtime.
Yet you paid much money.
And these are the observations, these are the complaints we have been getting, we have been hearing from these very candidates and from the voters. I was in Kiriandongo. 9 villages didn't vote in Kiriandongo, in the Buyali Town Council. This one being, they failed to harmonize on the issue of the register. NRM is saying we are using a register, but now the locals are saying
they don't want
we are
register.
all residents. We know each other. We are voting.
But I think there is also a problem.
So meaning, as a candidate, if I lose, I have a chance to petition or come as an independent. Because these 9 villages can change the results.
But Mr. Wandera, I think some people also have a problem. They mobilize people to go and register themselves in the registers. But they don't. They went for the voting day.
The problem is with NRM as a party. If it was a secret ballot, you would come and check your name. It is not there, you go. But this issue of lining up, you'll find even non-voters will vote, because at the time of lining up, you may fail to control the crowd, especially the areas which are highly populated. You understand? So I'm showing you where all the mess came from, lining up. But if it is ballot, secret,
they give you go and vote.
You will have
the ballot paper.
You will have tables, table A, B, C. You come here, you check your name, and there's a security officer to control. You're not there, go back home.
So what is their fate? They never voted completely.
They never voted, and these 9 villages, they were not considered for the on the other election of the MOP flag bearer. So now if I'm a candidate,
but sometimes such scenarios are influenced by some candidates, where he knows the opponent it is his stronghold. He influences using state and voting doesn't take place.
Play vital role in all the electoral process. First of all, he's talking about lining up. Now, you find candidates failing people who are not in the register from other areas. When they come, they disorganize everything. Like he's saying that people were saying, we are all residents. Eh? Now, being you are all residents, but you might not be belonging to NRM party, much as you are residents.
Yeah.
You see that? Now, how can a wise presiding officer also heed to that we are all residents? Yes, you are all residents. For instance, I am a resident of Nyanga, I said too, but I am not in the yellow book. You see that? Now, if somebody comes and say, we are all residents,
But some people also complacent. They tell you go and register yourself in the yellow book, but they don't. You wait for the voting day that I also want to vote. It is also a problem. I think you have witnessed it.
Some information, actually, what my brother is leaving out, I've just read his mind. The issue of lining up, it favors a given group of people. Me that day I moved around, I didn't see these health officers. I work at the district, I work at the sub-county, I work with NGOs lining up. No, they left the lining up for these market vendors, borders. These Kasanju boys, what happened in Kiriandong? By the way, let me tell you, I have a group where I belong. What happened in Kiriandong? Somebody went and mobilized these Kasanv people who
Kenny cutters.
Kenny cutters, because of they have a given a tribe, they rallied behind. Now this brings to equality of leaders. In this Kisanja which you are concluding, they are blaming a given political party because that it came with a wave. They are calling it a wave, and it brought DJs, it brought mayors who in the system. But now NRM, there is this small animal, we call it Isombabiom. Kawaisomba. So NRM has it is using Kawaisomba now. You can just imagine quality members, because we are journalists, but we belong in those communities. Look at the flag bearers and qualify them with the quality of leaders we need in Masindi, in Chiriandongo, and in Bulisi. You will see a flag bearer for LC5 who is in a grass thatched house with 3 women, with UP and
you are
their
entering
children
into
are not even
my
going to
means.
school.
Conclude.
You are entering into my means.
Yes.
Senior. Okay. As he's saying, the whole issue was lining up because there are other people who would not go into those lines because of their jobs and responsibilities. Take for instance, if you have a serious work where you're not allowed to have an off, because these elections would require a voter to at least to have an off or half day. But if it was by secret ballot. You go early in the morning, you line up, you check your name, cast your vote, you go for work.
It gives adequate time for the voters to vote.
But here, once you're not there, by that time...
I also witnessed a scenario where you'll find someone's name. For example, there is Nyangaya 1 and 2. You find his name is missing in Nyangaya 1. They tell you it is in Nyangaya 2. By the time you reach Nyangaya 2, they have already voted. So really, there are things as a party which they have to look into and change. Because at the end of it all, it affects Ugandans. Because these leaders, when they are voted into these offices, they're not going to work for only NRM. But they are working. National leaders.
They are working for all Ugandans. So if we send in incompetent leaders, at the end of it all, it is us, the taxpayers,
who are losing out.
Then secondly, when you look at the voter turnout, voter turnout, it was not even 30% for Masindi. When you check, I've been cross-checking. Masindi, we have over 100,000 voters.
The yellow book or
No electoral commission.
electoral commission?
That's why I've said over, but it's around 150, but I don't have the clear figure. So let me say 100,000 voters. But when you look, I'm going to judge on the woman MP election. So that
Even we have results for
LOC5.
The total
Which covers the
2,492.
So meaning
The entire district.
so
The
meaning
entire district.
so meaning not even 30%
Yeah.
of the voters who turned up for an election.
Yeah.
So as opposition, I think we are
Maybe to supplement.
No.
You realize in some areas,
even
children were in the line is voting.
Yeah, and
You
they were
see?
being counted.
You see?
In the general elections, were in the line.
So-
The pictures were taken.
moderator,
Conclude in 1 minute. Mr.
moderator.
Wande. Yeah.
I think as opposition, the gospel we have been preaching, the protest vote, it has already worked, and most of these voters have didn't go for this NRM election because of the protest vote, where we're saying that don't even participate in the NRM election, don't vote for NRM. Because the 40 years they have been in power, they have done a disservice. They have done a hell to Ugandans. So I think when you look at the percentage, the 75%, so when we go in the general election,
That's
we
one.
have a good starting point
That's
to liberate our country.
Siki Wandera. That's Wandera's submission, and you know his line. Nicholas Amot.
Yes.
You're welcome to this show. And you covered, you aired, you hosted, you fully participated in the entire process.
No.
Event campaign. For who?
First wait. We are seeing many people coming back as independents. Most people are not satisfied with the elections. But where is the party spirit now? Because in the spirit of the party, when someone wins you, you're supposed to back him. But it's not happening. We are seeing many people saying, coming back, I'm not satisfied. I cannot accept this. You can pick it, Sir Nicholas.
Yesterday, in the morning, in the evening, the chairman of party president invited all MPs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe for a caucus. You never know, in that caucus, they might agree on something.
Some people are going to go against it, people.
First of all, I'm happy to be here. I want to congratulate all those who won and to sympathize with those who lost. I have been following the Nrm party primaries. You talked about the spirit.
Party spirit.
Party spirit. That spirit died.
And was buried.
It was buried, maybe. I can, personally, I can categorize the Nrm primaries into 4 methods. One, it was do or die. Then another one, it's self-interest. Then Dombolo ya solo.
What's Dombolo ya solo?
When we said Dombolo ya solo, I saw one of the prominent figure in this country saying, when you vote me, I'm going to give you a Raj. And he won.
He won.
So that's Dombolo ya solo. Then another category, the last category, the first one, zigzag. To confirm it was zigzag, the tribunal that was set, it has so far received over 300 plus petitions.
For MPs only, it was
For
380.
81.
Now, even for LOC5, they have also petitions.
And they are still fighting.
381 petitions. And all the petitioners, they are saying, if they don't favor me,
I will come back.
you'll come back. Meaning, at the time they went to petition.
By the way, I saw someone petitioning. He was saying, I'm going to petition. But even if it is not in my, they don't rule in my favor, I will come back. I will be on the ballot.
That's one. Then I think it's only Nrm Primaries where I got a chance to saw some presiding officers turning to be fans of candidates. I was at one of the polling stations as a journalist. When the time for announcing the results came, the presiding officer was very happy to announce Omwana White one. It was in Runyoro. Guchawake has got this, Big is this, Omwana White one no, Wamuko Murungi has got this. So I was able to that statement, and I think I want to congratulate NRM as a party. It has succeeded. How? It has made many people to think immediately you win NRM ticket, you have already secured your position. That's why.
Is it a guarantee?
Just make a subway. Make a subway. People are fighting hard
to be with tickets, to get those
tickets. Actually, many people who want these tickets have already forgotten that they are some election coming up for EC.
They can't hide their excitement.
Even the men are making parties. You know, sometimes I get surprised. People are promising us and the world what and what. One of the councillor was campaigning. He said, immediately vote, I'm going to work on roads. Pots of lies. A councillor working on roads. When he or she
He's still having a flag.
He's still having a flag.
Working on roads with the flag, eh? It's so interesting.
Yes.
But I have also heard several such statements. When these people have been campaigning, somebody campaigns as if it is already final, it is general elections.
It's already done deal.
If you give me a flag, if you vote me, I'm going to start making roads
for you.
For you.
In this, at the time they introduced the lining up method, NRM, they want to solve the problem of vote rigging. Remember when we were saying they are about staffing?
It is the most transparent way of voting.
Yes.
That's what they are saying.
In 1989, this method of lining up was very common.
Yeah.
Then even in 2002, they used it.
Yeah.
So NRM said, I think it is cost cutting. So they introduced it in this era also. They increased the vibe of violence. Maybe what I have observed in this election, people are no longer after service. You know, when you see people fighting for leadership, you know, leadership is supposed to be, what should I say? It's supposed to be, I'm forgetting a word.
Service.
Service centered. But immediately introduced money. So that's why many voters, I think from today onwards, I will no longer have sympathy with voters when they don't receive services. So if you meet a voter saying, we voted so and so, is not giving us service, just slap him or her. Because when you go in the field, if you say, I'm going to bring this and this aqua, give us. We eat, even not water. Give us kinaga kiorubazo. Give us kinaga kiorubazo. We give you the vote. Then some people are more powerful than the vote or than the process. We saw what happened in Brad said, when you go to Isingiro, when you go to Intungamo, sorry, the entire process was a sham. So I want to say, if we are not careful, we may see very many people remaining with the flag. Why? Many people obtain those flag, they use what we call rukujukuju. I saw one of the DR form, I was comparing. One person got 80, but 80 turned up to be 800. And that person wins, really, he will face very many challenges. My brother Stephen, you know, I'm happy to see him. He's also in the struggle.
Yes.
He's running for a promised world.
Yes.
So Stephen was saying maybe secret ballot. Oh. Secret ballot.
It's also not effective.
One of the person told him, actually, if you want to steal a vote, secret ballot is the easiest way. Because they can just predict in favor of my friend Steve. I don't know where it's possible. He emerges as a winner. What has destroyed this method of lining up is not being trustworthy or transparency, whereby some leaders are allowed to use their position of power, maybe money, to infiltrate the registers. Whereby if I'm contesting and I have some money, actually these are some of the scenarios that happened if you check on different petitions.
But my brother, you know this system of lining up is rudimentary. It is rudimentary. It has been there for centuries. We are talking of modern world, making everything modern. Actually, that system would have been disbanded long time ago. First of all, it also infringes on one's right of privacy. You see, a vote is supposed to be cast privately. You see, and it is also not in line with the Constitution of Uganda. By the way, I'm going to make consultations with my lawyers.
You want to
because even LOC1 elections, that is the method of voting. So how do you subject someone to line up while you are knowing that you have also interfered with his right of privacy? It is completely wrong. And secondly, my brother here was talking about, you using a lot of money for nomination within the NRM. Now, if you know you don't want to pay a lot of money for nomination within the party, you make a resolution to come as an independent, straightforward, or you join other parties. Actually, if I were you, I would have used the same opportunity to invite those people who are aggrieved, or with paying a lot of money for nomination to join him.
Maybe
to join him.
No.
And maybe secondly,
No.
You see, politics is a game.
You know, Mr. Moderator,
Politics is
I have been hijacked.
Yes, no, you are going to talk. Politics is a game. First wait.
Let me interject.
You are going to talk.
Just to guide you.
No, you are going to talk.
Let him conclude.
On that very point.
Let him conclude.
You see, politics is a game.
And the dirty game.
It is people who make it dirty. Me, I have not said it is a dirty game, but it is we people
who make it dirty.
Who make it dirty. Now, like any other game, there is a winner and a loser. But there is no game which does not have rules and regulations to be followed. Now, if you realize that here I will use a lot of money, it is like gambling. People have used 1,000 in betting, and he gets maybe like 300 million. Whereas another one uses 1 million in betting and gets maybe like 2 or 3 million and is contented. You see that? So the same thing applies here. For those people who are not, every party has its own what? Procedures. And the constitutions are different. If you are not comfortable with paying a lot of money to the party for nomination, for what?
Join another party.
Join another party
Or come independent.
Or come as an independent.
Yeah, we'll get you. You conclude in 1 minute,
as a
Mr. Nicholas.
I want to disagree with my friend saying this method of lining up is
And outdated.
Is outdated. I think what we have to do, the method is not the problem. The problem is we people, the voters and leaders. It's talking the issue of money. Even if over you pay money to NRM for nomination, in the generation we are in, especially in Uganda, unless Uganda you contest in other countries like America or Kenya, you can't win even LC one seat without money. Actually, I was making a research to win a parliamentary seat in Uganda here. You need over 800 million. Just to say I'm announcing my candidature. So my friend Stephen, I heard you are heading that side. For you, since you are the side, you need to get something to mortgage.
No, but as younger people who still have a future in this country, we are saying that is very wrong.
The trend has to change.
The trend has to
change.
Changing
the trend?
It is we.
By participating
and by condemning such acts, by saying no, because...
Mr. Makolo, if someone can spend over 400 million in a party ticket, and we also have another election coming up,
you spend over 400.
You spend over 400. Actually, the election that's coming up,
but
it's
also,
that means the system, it's a rotten system.
But also bear in mind that there are some people who have used even beyond billions of money.
Yes.
And they have
failed to go through. Yeah.
So it is not your perspective might not be 100% true. It first of all, also it depends on the candidate, how you have packaged yourself. Yes.
Money bag.
Not money bag. Not packaging the money.
Packaging the message.
Packaging the message
to the voters.
Yes. Because if you package well your message and you tell the voters, you eat the money, but I'm going to do for you ABCD. When it comes to voting, tick.
Now, the problem. You
may not spend a lot of money.
You can conclude. We get to Makolo. Yes. You conclude. What was your conclusive remarks?
I'm concluding what I'm saying. NRM. My message to NRM. Let us try to understand this is the in-house election. You know, when you are a son, sisters, it's good to know this is an in-house election. It's not a do or die. You may lose the flag, you bounce back in style.
Thank you, Nicholas. Mr. Makolo.
You see, Gugichwaki,
yes.
I wanted to start where I stopped. People are saying this is in-house. Me, I witnessed the two brothers we are fighting.
In Masini.
In Kisita here.
Even
now,
here.
Now the other one got a stick. As he was throwing to a brother, it ended up in the neighborhood, hitting a baby. So the same applies. This NRM conflict, it may spill in the entire country. And you see fire burning, and then we end up regulating. Lastly, on this point, actually I would say, who was overseeing this election? Who was supervising this election? What was the role of police in this election? What was the role of RDC in this election? The moment NRM comes out and defines that, then we may rest assured we shall see a peaceful election in the LOC city.
But Makola, I have a question for you. We may be talking about NRM because it is a mass party. If PFF or FDC, NUP was we're also a mass party, we'll be talking about them. But they also have issues. These issues are not only in NRM, even in other parties, including FDC. People agreed. We have seen people failing to get a ticket. He comes back as an independent, but FDC leaning or NUP leaning. You see, where is the problem? Why is it that the people are not satisfied with their internal mechanisms put in place? The guidelines, these mechanisms of settling issues in case they come up.
Now there is a syndrome which is grooming up. I've seen it in NRM. People don't accept defeat. And it started some time back. Banyibire. Now everywhere, if you can see somebody who got 4% out of 100 is petitioning. He's saying, how can this time I get 4%?
Even recently,
then 11%.
In the Kawempe elections, how many independent candidates were there? Independent candidates from NUP.
That's why we are saying somehow I agree with this NUP syndrome for voting, because in other parties somebody sleeps at home and the wife tells him that you're a strong man. Yes, why can't you contest? I'm telling you. Then because the wife has mentioned it from the bedroom, then the following day he's walking on the street, he's meeting some journalists. I'm contesting.
But in democracy, where we elect people with voting, there is no one who is strong. It is like sometimes back when I had interest to stand for this position, LOC 2026. Somebody told me, but no, why are you standing? I told him, because people have told me to stand. No, I'm going to defeat you. I said, why? That I already have a startup of votes. And then I asked him, you first saw me those votes. Where is the bag where you stored those votes? Then he failed to respond. Dynamics keep on changing. If you had support 10 years back, don't think that by today you will be having the same support. It is very hard to sustain it. And that is why you see, the moment you are defeated, maybe you have been serving and you are defeated and you remain out of politics for 5 years, for one term, people will forget about you. They will forget about you. Not only the minister, there are very many people.
My friend Makolo.
So, and to make matters worse, there are some people who have been defeated
and they have accepted.
Now, there are some people who have been defeated. They accept the defeat, but they also want to come back, but they don't remain on the ground. That they one disappear. to make themselves relevant to the people. If you are defeated and you disappear, you don't remain on the ground. You become irrelevant among the what? The voters.
Okay, just a minute. My friend Mokolo said someone who got 4 votes and he ended up petitioning. Actually, it started in 1980. 1980.
Who is the president Museveni?
Obote won the election.
DP was number 2.
Museveni said no, this election was rigged.
That's what I'm saying. It is the system which is grouping down.
Meaning the issue of refusing to accept defeat.
It started a long time ago.
Long time ago in 1980.
Wandera, you can pick it from there. Issue of independence coming up. The issue of independence across all parties.
Okay. Before I go to that, I wanted to inform Augustus Bigwencha, because he was like asking someone has liberty
Yeah, to come back.
to come as an independent or to stand as an independent if he or she sees that the party has hiked its fees for flag, just for nomination. But I wanted to inform him that Uganda, we are in a multi-party system where someone is supposed to go or to subscribe to his or her party, depending on the ideology of that party. And there are people who are loyal to their parties. Even if you killed him, cannot go to NRM, cannot go to NUP, cannot go to FDC, but will remain to his or her party.
Especially
So
UPC
there
guys.
are people who are NRM diehards. Even if the party hikes, they will say, let us pay. We have nothing to do.
Yeah, with the party
But
at
rent
heart.
is hurting them.
But I think they can't even reach 10.
But you saw them, you saw many. How
Ah,
many do you have
no.
in Ujenji?
Paying does not mean you are a diehard. You may look for the vehicle that is
So
moving.
those who are not diehards, they didn't stand.
And that one depends on personal affection
Yeah.
with the party, because we have seen very many from UPC, from FDC, have even defected to NRM.
Yeah.
You see that?
For Kahogo.
It is just
You can find even a single person funding like three candidates. He gives you nomination.
So-
He gives you nomination.
So I may think these parties should also revise on the fees. Or if they're not revising, let these candidates get the real service.
And you see, that charge is also one way of raising
Fundraising for the party.
fundraising for the party. Yes, because like for instance, we are saying NRM is a mass party, but me I say no, because those you go and ask people. This year, have you paid? Do you have a card for the party? Out of maybe
card.
out of one, yes, membership card. Because what makes you a member of the party? The first thing is subscription to that party. You see that?
So you're saying
There is no party where you become a member without subscribing.
so you are saying it's not a mass party.
It is not a mass party.
If we,
If you sample, actually he used the right word kasomba byoma. You see that? If you moved around asking people where is your NRM card for the party, out of 10 you will find only maybe 2 are having cards. But being in the register without subscription, you know, very many documents have been written. You can write anything. That is why you may find that, for instance, we have Greater Masini Media Practitioners Association. You find some members are there in the party, in the association, but they are not members. For instance, if you subscribed this year
you have to renew.
to NRM, your name will remain there. Next year you don't subscribe. It means the whole of next year, if you didn't subscribe, you will not be a member of the.
In
of
other
the
parties,
party.
is it happening?
Eh?
In other parties, are you sure it is happening? People are renewing membership. For example, PFF, FDC, NUP.
I don't think it is happening. But you know, with politics, under multi-party system, they are what we call party members, and they are what we call supporters. A supporter is different from a member. You see,
And
a
also
member
funds.
is the one who is fully subscribed. A supporter is the one who is not subscribed, but he
Is a follower just
is a follower, and he maybe supports the party verbally, by morale, or even financially.
Maybe that's why they use the word mass party.
no,
Wandera-
that word is
A mass.
wrongly placed because how it started, members, let me tell you. Actually, somehow I normally give a credit to FDC because FDC was the first opposition party. Besides these DP, UPC, those ones they died long time ago. I'm sorry to use that word.
But they are there.
No,
they even conduct this general assembly.
they are dead because those I remember.
In recent, you say in recent generation.
Yes, I remember.
Yes.
I remember in the forum. Was it forum for what?
Forum
For democratic change.
The first one with
Reform
this,
agenda.
Reform agenda. Their office was here. Where Kitumeka Sanga is now. You remember that office?
Yes.
Just mere identifying yourself with the reform agenda. They would look at you in the village as if you are mentally
disturbed.
Actually, sometimes you would do anything bad, they would attribute it to you. But the trend has gone on changing. Today, as we talk now, when you are in opposition, these people here, they are seen as the brightest people in the society.
Wonder what should be done to restore sanity in our political parties. And this question goes around across all the panelists here.
First of all, we have got party principles.
Which are breached every day.
So we, the party members, as I said, we have got members and supporters. Let us move in line with these party principles. And secondly, the top leadership. These parties have got top leadership. The SEC, the NEC. So let us be exemplary. Let us be patriotic. Let us have love for our party. So the moment we do all that.
But there is an issue of also, I've seen some parties building their own parties, establishing their own leaders, nurturing young people to grow up in the party.
Exactly.
I think that thing is still missing in Uganda. No, it was DP which was doing it.
Nope
is doing it.
NRM is doing it in Kiankwanzi.
Yes. I think it is one
I don't know whether PFF and
They are doing it using national resources, isn't it?
No.
No, Kiankwanzi, yes, using our resources, using resources from NUPU, from people in PFF, from people in DP.
So, really, if we don't move by our party constitutions, we are going to see a lot of mess. Let us have discipline. And the politics, let it not be a do or die game. If you have been won, accept a defeat. The problem is people don't want to accept. But if we all accepted defeats, we wouldn't be seeing these.
In case they don't give you a flag, are you ready to accept one day?
Of course, as NUP, I'm loyal. I'm loyal to my party.
Yes.
Even
we are three candidates.
Yes.
And we all know that we should have one candidate to represent the party. But whoever gets a flag should support. Whoever loses should support the other one. And if I lose, I'll support whoever will have been given the flag. That's how we have to strengthen
our parties.
Because if I don't support him, I go and form a camp. So we shall not be growing our party.
Yes, Makolo, we are seeing parties disintegrating.
Yes, I will start from there. Ideologically centered. If you're a member of a given party and you don't subscribe to its ideology, then you are not a member. That's why my brother mentioned about we have supporters. That's why NRM went wrong. It mixed its supporters with its members. Then secondly, the impunity. We can, because there is something which, by the way, the moment you would see somebody riding a numberless car, then is dressed in NRM. Somebody who's doing, the moment you see somebody is dressed in a given attire, then it's a suspect that person is looking for sympathy. And it's very common in NRM. That's why we are saying, who was commanding Rwemiyaga when these UPDF guys left the barracks to come and cane everybody here? I saw RDC saying, for me, I'm not an RDC, I'm not for NRM, is only here. Yes, that impunity. So we you see, when I remember after studying political education about these political parties, but the first thing to see the political party during my brother when we are voting the DAV and which policy was that side?
A tree.
Was it a DAV and a tree?
When they were
yes.
introducing multi-party system.
But I remember our parents. For us, we are excited. We're going to go for multi-party politics now, because even the word was good, and how they were mentioning it, that accent was good. But our parents, we are worried,
Bigs.
and their worries, we are seeing it now. In Rwemiyaga, sijui Singiro, sijui Weya, which is very, very bad. Lastly, the level of unemployment in this country, it is very high. So somebody sees for him or her to be an LC5, that is survival for 5 years. So if you stand in his or her way, it's supposed to toss you out.
Class you.
Yes, Bigs, what should be done?
Thank you once again. What should be done? First of all, I would like to say, in multi-party politics, you are not supposed, it is not a must that you die in a certain party. Everyone has a right. There is free exit and free entrance. But I have observed a scenario when somebody, for instance, if he has been in FDC and joins NRM, people will condemn that person to this. But it is one's right.
So are you also planning to close?
No,
you're putting a disclaimer.
I have used that one as an example.
Yes.
Even if I crossed, it is my right.
People shouldn't judge you.
You understand? So,
Big
people have what?
With that disclaimer.
People have liberty.
Yes.
Even, for instance, you were in NRM. You have joined the NOP recently.
Sure.
When you contested for the youth, you were in NRM. He was in NRM. He is the first victim.
Maybe he wanted to get a
Actually,
vehicle.
if I'm defending people, I'm defending you. Yes.
Yes.
So
you're also
that
defending
is,
yourself
yes,
because
he has a right.
he have also crossed.
Can you show me
and
my
I-
party card for NRM?
No, but you were there. That is what I have been saying. He was there as a supporter,
as a
but
supporter.
pretending as a what? As a member. Me, I have been in FDC, but I decided to leave what? FDC and join People's Front for Freedom, PFF. But you find people castigating. Now why have you gone there? It is my right. If I see, Makolo has talked about ideology. If I see people leading FDC have diverted from the original ideology, I can find where to sift. You see that? Then what should we do? You know, we have higher institutions of learning in this country. And I get disgusted to find some institutions of higher of learning, universities and colleges, stopping students to compete for leadership position
at school level,
at school, at college or university level, along the line of multi-party dispensation. It becomes very disgusting. This is the time these people have matured they should start getting acclimatized to the what?
Their parties.
To that system of leadership. But you find institutions
Curtailing
them. And you find the institution is being headed by professors
who are teaching political science.
Most learned people. Now, that one would be one way of civilizing our people. Now, another point people need to consider seriously is the civility of our people.
Yeah.
Our parties are not strong because our people at the grassroots who would make our parties strong are not civilized.
The civic competence is too low.
For instance, you find somebody, he tells you, but now, that PFF is a new party. Will you give us money? But in actual sense, a member of the party is the one who is supposed to build that what? That
Contribute to the party.
You contribute to the party to make it more strong, so that it can stand for generations.
It's on.
You see that? So the level of civility is very important. And as Uganda, we know our democracy is still young, but it is better for us to act now than tomorrow.
Yes.
Because those who will be there tomorrow, they will ask us, what did you do during your time? So, our dear viewers, I think it is high time I also say bye-bye. I don't know.
Not yet?
Okay,
we still
please.
have some
Thank
time.
you.
Yes, Nicholas.
Yes.
This should be done. To restore sanity in our parties.
To restore sanity in our parties, one, we should stop pretending. You know, many people are pretending to be having the heart of the party, and yet they don't.
Just looking for survival.
They are looking for survival. Then our leaders should lead by example. If you are a leader, you are saying we are fighting against corruption. Why do you go to look for vote and you give people soap, sugar, warrage, money? Really, you will have no moral authority to talk about corruption. Then, I think we should encourage the culture of respect and empathy. When you monitor all the campaigns around, whether in NOP or NRM, when we are contesting against each other, really no one will talk good. Everyone will find a loophole. You will hear someone even coming up, you raped so and so. You married your sister. Malice and propaganda. Actually, very many people are dying from the politics of malice and propaganda, and some people are surviving from it. Then another thing we should encourage dialogue. Dialogue. In Uganda we have, is it iPod? However, some political party failed to join. I don't know whether PPF. It died.
Yes.
Then we should promote transparency and accountability. If we have said that there was the results tampering, someone tampering with the results, hold that individual accountable. We want to hear so and so has been arrested, not only in news, but even physically. I think if they arrest someone, let him be lined up on TV. Bring him to Agafiire or what? So that the public can see they have arrested him. They can see.
Maybe Guchwaki, there is something which you are leaving out. You see, I mentioned it partly. When you come out, like Makolo here, I belong to a given political party. There are people who are going to look at me with very bad eyes. And even they will reach an extent of hitting my vehicles, hitting my car, my home, threatening me, which is very bad.
Yeah.
If as younger people in this country, we are saying, for us, by the way, by then, our intervention was very minimal. Because I suspect most of us here, maybe 2 of us participated in that in that election.
Maybe last
30
day.
minutes, 30 seconds.
30
But now
seconds.
since we accepted multi-party politics, let us tolerate each other, respect one another, live in harmony and coexist.
Then lastly, as the political parties, it's their mandate to identify the root cause of chaos and everything, because those past years we have seen independent coming up. But why? Why every election we are seeing independent splits among the political parties? If the root cause is money, then we should get the medicine. If the root cause is trust, then we should see how we can handle the issue of trust. So we should identify the issue of the root cause that is causing chaos. If it's a military or a police, let us bring civil like my friend Bigurenkia.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Nicholas. We are still continuing. We have like 10 minutes. We are going for a short commercial break. We shall come back with our conclusive remarks. Then we go and do other things. Thank you so much. Let's go have a commercial break.
Discover your home away from home at Kabalega Resorts, Hoima. Located just 4 kilometers from Hoima City on the Hoima-Masindi Road. A real resort in an eco-environment. Nestled near the stunning Albertine Escarpment and historic Mparo Royal Tombs. We are the perfect blend of convenience and charm. Treat yourself to our cozy rooms, mouth-watering meals at the restaurant, and refreshing moments in our outdoor pool. Whether you're here for business or leisure, our conference facilities, camping grounds, and fun-filled kids' playground are ready for you. Escape, relax, reconnect at Kawalega Resorts. Hoima, your adventure starts with us. Book today. Discover your home away from home at Kabalega Resorts, Hoima. Located just 4 kilometers from Hoima City on the Hoima-Masindi Road. A real resort in an eco-environment. Nestled near the stunning Albertine Escarpment and historic Mparo Royal Tombs. We are the perfect blend of convenience and charm. Treat yourself to our cozy rooms, mouth-watering meals at the restaurant, and refreshing moments.
Commercial break, and the program is still continuing. We need to conclude. Need to get your conclusive remarks from each panelist, and I want to start with you, Mr. Wandera. As you say bye-bye to our viewer, what's your conclusive remarks?
Okay, as I conclude, I have a few.
And also you tell the people, because time we... Yeah, you can face the camera.
I have a few closing remarks.
The principal is watching. So.
One, people of Masindi, if given a flag for NUP, I'm ready to represent you effectively. And as we head for the 2026 election, let us vote for leaders who can represent us. Leaders who are competent. The 5 years we are going in for, and your vote, it is the one which is going to determine the good roads you will ride on, you will drive on, you will walk on. The good schools where our children, your children, will go. The good health facilities with medicine. So it is your vote. So don't accept to be compromised. For a vote. Someone gives you 1,000, someone gives you 500, 100 shillings for a vote.
Yeah.
Eat the money, but go for someone who is competent. The one you see that will represent you effectively. Then, for political parties, this goes to government. Security. Your civil servants, police, UPDF, don't work for a single party. Don't work for an individual. Museveni and his regime, we need a leveled ground for a free and fair election.
Others will buy time. Thank you so much.
Our dear viewers, Ugandans, akalulu tekatwawula. There is life after politics. We don't want to reach an extent that Wanaira has died because he's
Opposing the other.
because he's not NRM. We don't even mobilize Mabugo. And if we don't look at ourselves as brothers and sisters before politics, I'm telling you, people have reached an extent of voting tribes. If I'm an Alur, I vote an Alur. If I'm a Munyoro, I vote a Munyoro, which is very, very bad. Akalulu, tikatwaula, there is life after politics. And politics is, by the politics is ending. I think we should tell our people, politics begins if you're going for campaigns. Tell people that the politics is ending December, January. By
February.
By March, we should be planting and we should go back to normal. I was in Ibiso Boys. There is when you are in Ibiso, there is a place like a Kijura here. So it is called Ibiso Boys. This big venture knows it properly. A woman asked a younger man, now Nga politics has ended, where are you going to be eating from? You can just imagine. Younger people have used all their energy and time into politics. Not even to contest as these people here, but as supporters.
To marry people, to do
to
what?
marry people, they buy waragi for them. They do whatever they do, forgetting there is time after politics. People go in politics because they want to benefit something. Wanaira here has joined. Don't think that in Wanaira he wants to win via Mukama. No, there are privileges which comes with that position.
I think his main goal is to win and
No,
go to parliament.
no, they cannot.
I want to dispute that. My mission is to parliament. Because the parliament has failed to come to the youth. So we, the young generation, we are now going to parliament to table our concerns.
Yeah, he has.
My
disputed
main
your
goal
statement.
is to enter parliament.
Yes.
That is my mission.
We shall come back here.
Don't divert me.
We shall come back here.
Mr. Augustus, you can give us your conclusive remarks.
Thank you so much, our host. I want first of all thank Elkem and the crew team plus our host. My message to the viewers is that most especially the youth, you should desist from being manipulated. You know, politicians are very funny. After manipulating with you and you end up maybe in prison, some of them even do not worry about where you are. When politicking time ends, that one is the end.
They don't care
The
about
rest becomes yours as an individual. And maybe to differ a bit from my colleague, Mr. Makolo, politics does not end. It is only politicking season which comes to an end. But politics has to remain there. Politics is within your house, the father, the mother, the children. Politics is at a clan level.
Yeah.
It is at
Even at home.
everywhere there is politics. So, but we only need people to know how politics is available in all those institutions.
Are you also going for LOC3 or you are still active in media?
Me, I'm much as I may remain in active media because I'm not working for a government institution. Me, I'm working for a private company.
Yeah.
So I can as well. I'm actually going to stand for LOC3 chairman, Central Division 2026, on a ticket for People's Front for Freedom, PFF. The symbol, our symbol is very simple.
Is it not
No.
Not Rusania,
It is this one. It is this one. Hello. Yes, hello. People should have freedom.
Yeah.
So,
Freedom of speech, expression.
Yes. So, another thing I wanted to say is that you people, the voters, just make your minds to relax. Vote people who are dedicated to serving you.
Even if he's not in the party.
Even if he's not in the party of your choice. The biggest problem with Uganda is greed. It is disturbing most of the people and most of the politicians. People are very greedy. People want to be in leadership until they die. Even when they are weak, even when after amassing a lot of wealth. Vote people who are dedicated to serving you, who know your problems, who are back at you all the time to consult you. Me, I'm always with people of all categories. You see that? So, I don't mind whether you are rich, whether you are young or you are poor. I have to know problems of all people.
Yeah, I think.
And with that, I don't know when I will once again be here, but your support towards my victory for LOC3 seat, Central Division 2026, is paramount. So that I can iron out each and everything which is going on.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you so much. I think it's good the media people to embrace these positions because we have also to have our own people there in those positions. Yes, Nicholas.
This is a very beautiful channel with the intellectuals, panelists. You know, since we have an LOC3 to be an MP, I'm sure our breakfast
is already catered for.
You know, politics has changed.
My brother is
It's a policy of kintu kidogo. So I want to, my words are few. We are condemning it.
We are saying your vote counts.
Actually,
money, regardless of the riches and what.
Yes,
let me air out my points. I have only 2 points to tell our viewers. I'm going to start with the politician. Those who are going to contest in different elective positions, let us not promise what we can't afford. Let us tell people the truth. Let us not play politics of Bolingo. Do or die.
From Ndombolia Solo to Bolingo.
Then let us not own these positions. Owning a position, it's making some people to hate others, especially those who are coming up to contest on those positions. So, no, the position is not yours. A position, it was there. Even if you contest or not, it will be there. Then the voters, don't cry for us when you vote out of excitement. Politicians they have mastered the game. They have identified that the majority of voters, they vote out of excitement. That's why if you monitor your leader, you who is watching, you will see many politicians are very active in 3 months to elections. Then they are very active in 3 days to a day of election. That means they know you are truncated for nothing. At the end, you vote wrongly. After voting wrongly, you meet someone on the street, you start complaining. Moti help us. One of the voter met me on the street of recent. He said, I voted so and so because I was drunk. I said, now you see this one. So we are going in election season. Let us be careful. Let us not hate each other. You have a right to support a person you want. And those who pretend to be influencers.
Influence right things.
Influence right things. And if I don't support your candidate, when we have been friends, let us not separate. You know, in just a concluded election of NRM, people are no longer talking to each other. I used to have one woman, used to call on Sunday, hello, let us go to church. They no longer communicate. Even some people in the church, they no longer pray together. So really, that's a part of stupidity. Let us avoid it.
Yeah.
My friend, Biggs, first I will support you. Over with fuel, over with words. I will attend your campaign. My friend of Steve, I think we should organize a party. Wait, we should organize a party with the Noop. My friend Biggs just told us Steve crossed from NRM, and inviting him to could be okay.
Yeah.
To gain that Masanyarazi. You know, signing a very big project like Steve from a leading so that's an added advantage. So Steve, I wish you well. I hope the party could see your capacity and they give you a ticket to lead the Masindi municipality, and the people of Masindi municipality, if you don't want money,
Thank you,
Steve
Nicholas.
is available.
Time is not on our side, but I want to thank you all for those who have been following us online. There are very many comments, and I don't think I will read them, but I want to thank Murungi Swahab, Motion Ali, Kasigwa Patrick, Trace Leticia, Tumusime. There's also promotions, Bernard Kiosava, Manyire Morris, among many others. Hassan is also calling you for Lusani at Delight Restaurant. But thank you so much, Wandera, for coming and also for getting time. And we are wishing you well, and we know you are going to make it. Makolo, road all the way from Bulisa district. I hope you're okay. You are gaining, you are eating fish, and Ndua. Augustus, we're also wishing you well. I think when we have also guys from the media in those positions, it's good. Nicholas Muswaswangule, people like your submissions from Dombulia Solo to Bolingo. People have been enjoying you according to the messages. I want to thank Nrm TV for the time. We shall always be here on Fridays, and next week we are also going to come back with some guys here. And we want to thank you for following us on all the platforms, Facebook, X, TikTok, among many platforms. I want to thank you so much for viewing us and also wish you well. Cheers. By the way, the sponsors, yes, sponsors, you're welcome. You come, sponsors, we shall already mention you. You'll get a lot of market. Thank you so much.